I see you. Yeah, you're a fighter. I see you. You've got a friend. I see you. Yeah, you're a winner. I see you. Yeah, you're the best. I see you. Yeah, you're a fighter. I see you. You've got a friend. I see you. Yeah, you're a winner. I see you. Yeah, you're the best. I see you.
Say hey. Greetings, this is Toni Ellis, Soul Sparker and Clarity Coach, and this is week 10 of my VSG journey. And this here is my eldest grandchild, my only grandson to date, little Eli Angel Rose. Say hello. I call him Blue. He's my little blueberry. But as you can see, I'm down 1 pound. And if you are watching from YouTube, then you may have seen a couple of pictures that I shared of the family this week. Those of you that follow me know that I recently lost an uncle who was like my father, my mother's, one of her eldest living brothers. And so this week was the homegoing service, the funeral. And so a lot of family they're in town. And so my brother was here, my cousin, one of my aunties and her husband, my uncle, and a few other people that I did not get photos of, but just wanted to tune in. As you can see, I didn't really do a big, long, special video about weight loss or anything, but last week we talked about gorging on grief. And so I wanted to check in and let you know how I'm doing this week. I did not gorge my grief this week. I did have, my family members here, so I cooked. I was the host of the repast, and so there were a lot of temptations here in this household, and for the most part, I abstained. I did do some tasting. There is a punch that I make that actually has Sprite in it, and I didn't even think. I mindlessly picked up the cup that I used to test the punch to see if it tastes the way it's supposed to taste, and 3 or 4 cups later, and they were little shot cups. 3 or 4 cups later, I realized I'm not supposed to have bubbles in my belly. So sometimes we slip back into old habits just because we built these habits. That's why they call them habits. We've reinforced them. Are you okay, little one? He just wants some attention, y'all. He's okay. I think he faked that cough up because he sees I'm talking to you instead of talking to him. But anyway, getting back to mindless eating or mindless drinking. Sometimes we do something so habitually that it is just automatic. And since I was hosting, I've tasted everything that I'm going to present to people simply because I don't want it to taste bad. I don't want it to be something that is not delicious. And some of you might not even be able to see him all the way in the frame because you're watching from IGTV. So bottom line is, you guys, I'm checking in because this was my commitment to check in weekly. And I did want a few guests here, but my brother was like, I'm not going on camera with you. My cousin, as y'all can see, that 73-year-old man, soon to be 73, looking something like 43. He didn't want to be on video. I guess it's not for everyone, but you can see Teacup is back there, my little doggy, if you're watching from YouTube, because when you align this with IGTV, it just kind of gets a center photo. So I don't know if he's in the frame or not. I won't know until I post this video. But anyway, I want you to be very aware of the things that you do mindlessly without taking any thought that could contribute to the failure or success of anything that it is that you want to do. Not just a weight loss journey. Maybe, you've committed to saving more, but you mindlessly go to fast food restaurants and you don't necessarily reconcile your bank account every time you take something out. we have to be more intentional with our daily habits, our daily rituals. We have to build new habits. I heard one person say it takes, 21 days to form a new habit. And I guess there was a new study that came out and said something like 66 days. So you need to be doing it for, 2 months or more before you form new habits and, form new things that you do without thinking about it. So I don't know who I'm speaking to today, but I want you to understand that you are not alone. Sometimes we find ourselves doing things that we just don't think through. But when you become aware of it, make the necessary adjustments so that you can recommit to yourself daily. And even if that means moment by moment that you have to make another commitment to do the right thing that will support you in the successes that you say you want to experience. So Eli, do you have anything to say to the people? You have anything to say, Blue? He's just happy to be in Grammy's arms today. Usually we have the baby girl because he has a baby sister who will turn 5 months old tomorrow. And so, he had very little time to be the baby in this household. So he's happy when he does have me to himself. But I just want to thank you for tuning in. Again, we just wanted to keep this one short and sweet just to follow through with the commitment that I made. I'm Toni Ellis, Soul Sparker and Clarity Coach. Please subscribe. You don't necessarily have to share this video today. It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just me holding myself accountable. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to soar in life. And that means to be consistent with your show up, your own up, your act up so that you begin to rise up. And be consistent with your roar, with your that means to be resilient, optimistic, hold yourself and others accountable, and be ye restored. Until next time, I'm Toni Ellis, and this is Eli Angel Rose, aka Blue. Peace and many blessings. Love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, you're a fighter. I see